So with the name La Sombra, would you expect her to be this pale? Because I wasn't. I was actually expecting a shadowy tan figure, but oh well. Hey dolls, welcome to Plastic Chiic's Closet. Today we are going to be unboxing one of the Stilettos Out conventions grails. Well, I think she's the most expensive resale wise. I actually just checked eBay and it looks like she was going upwards to $600. So that's actually a lot for a doll that retailed for $175. So let's go ahead and check this bookmark that we were given. So this is La Sombra, the shadow. And this is how me and Stefania figured out that it was actually Alejandra that was the secret billionaire. Maybe I'll tell that in another story, but as you can see here is that beautiful box, and it's giving Christian Louboutins shoes, and I don't know, I just really love this red that Alon picked. It's just really pretty, but let's go ahead and unbox her. Definitely let me know in the comments if you do like this box, because for me, one of the top boxes that they've designed for a while. And here is Alejandra La Sombra. Look. Oh wow, she's actually really pretty. So when I saw her in person, I was very impressed, even though a lot of people were saying that she was giving Marilyn Manson. Although I do see it, but I'm going to ignore it because I do think that doll is really pretty. So I'm going to enjoy her. I'm sorry to whoever thought she was Marilyn Manson. You just are a hater, I guess. But let's go ahead and take a closer look on her screening. She has those beautiful brown eyes. And I think it's some sort of lavender, they said, on her hair. So I just looked it up. She has the hair color called Lunar Lavender. And as you can see here, she comes with a hat, another fur stole, and she has some chaps on, the jacket. But let's go ahead and get her out of the box. While we're at this, if you are still watching at 2 minutes and 34 seconds, why don't you just go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button? All right, let's go check out our certificate of authenticity. Looks like we have number 178 of 600. Is there really 600? I always wonder if they usually just make more, but I will take my 178. So let's go ahead and see what kind of stand she comes with. Okay, one thing you need to guys know about me is that I actually really love these clear acrylic doll stands. And I wish Integrity Toys would sell us stands. Just like, please sell us stands that just says Integrity on them and sell them on the site, packs of 4, 6, because I need a few of them, especially with this Style Lab that we got from this convention. They didn't come with any stands, so I need a couple, more than a couple dozen. But let's go ahead and get Alejandra off the box. Also, thank you Integrity Toys for not using a whole ton of plastic to get these dolls out, because look, she's out. I didn't need to use scissors. I'm literally just like untying it and ripping them out of the box. And as you can see here, I'm just like picking up things as I go, because if I don't, the closet will get too cluttered. So I kind of like to keep things neat. So as I remove things, I just like to put them aside or put them in the trash. And okay, that was what was missing, was more light, is because now you can see a little bit better. Let me see if I can zoom in on her face. And as you can see here, she has, let me remove this really quick. Okay, remember, always keep things neat. So as you see like trash or things you don't need, make sure you just throw it away. It just makes things so much easier later to clean up. So here is Alejandra again, and taking a closer look, I actually thought she had like a little bra top underneath, but actually it doesn't. So she just has a jacket, and along with the jacket, she looks like she has just chaps. I want to see how those chaps are, because I don't think they're actually attached to the underwear. But let's go ahead and open her accessories that she came with. So she came with this cowboy hat, which has like rhinestones around it, and of course it also came with pins. And let's see. Okay, that's actually really cute. Very on brand from Cowboy Carter this past summer. And here is her first stole. So this is exactly just like the one Erin's outfit from Precious Gems looked like, but it's just like the black version of the purple. It has like this little clasp in the middle, so I think I actually know how to work that and style that in later. So it looks like this, and it looks like it's just gonna insert around her shoulders later on. So she came with those pieces. And again, let's go look at the accessories she came with. Of course, we already opened the top. Not the top, the hat. And this is the first stole that she came with. And let's go ahead and open the little accessory box that she came with. Okay, and let's see. So first thing I see are her boots. She has, I would say, calf-high boots. But when I'm seeing the heel, which is going to be a problem, is because they are the same heels as Kiori's Redefined Luxury, and you know that thing is going to break. So I just know Alejandra's shoes will most likely break if I'm not careful. So I'm really not feeling this right now, but let's go ahead and open it up. Okay, here are Alejandra's boots. She has those chain link heels, and it's black patent pleather, and it has like a buckle, like a belt buckle detail on the side. Let's see what else she comes with. So she comes with this bag. Is this a bag? Well, let's go ahead and open it up. So it has a bag with some cowboy rope, and that's actually really cute. Let's open it up. Actually, it's not a bag. It looks like a bag, but it's actually just a holder to hold this gathered rope. I wonder who she's gonna tie up. Along with other items that she came with, looks like she came with like glove hands and grip hands. So this doll in total comes with 3 pairs of hands. Along with that, she also came with these little micro flat back beads to replace these beads in case they fall out. I always love when they send these things. And she also came with these accessories, and they are a pair of earrings and then 2 sets of rings. I'm actually kind of excited with one of these rings because it looks like it fits 2 different or 2 fingers at one time. And the other accessory she came with are actually looks like 2 necklaces. Just wanted to give a shout out to Lee. I know you're watching this. Thank you for always watching and supporting me. You can find Lee at his YouTube page at Dolls and Design. Go follow him. Go subscribe as well. So it looks like one is actually like a silver cross necklace and the other one is a shorter necklace. But I think it's actually a choker. So it's like a silver cross, a little bit longer, and the other one looks like it's a silver bead choker. Okay, this is gonna be fun putting that thing back in because I've never had luck with those. And if you're on Instagram, I am also on Instagram at plastic_chic. Definitely let me know in the comments what you guys think of this doll at the moment. Do you think she is the grail of the convention? Because for me, I don't know who else. I think it's actually Agnes. And here is that silver cross necklace. Let's see if the camera can capture it. There's a little detail. It looks like it has a little jewels on it as well. All right, and let's go ahead and get these earrings out as well, and the ring. All right, look at these really cool rings, and that's the other one. So the other one has like a black jewel on it. While we're at this would be a perfect time to show you guys this. I would call this like a ring display item. These are from Ilana, and she was at my table during Integrity Toys Convention, and she actually gave me this as a gift. And let's go ahead and see how many rings we can fit on them. I use this little container to organize my doll rings, but I usually just separate them via color, either gold or silver and other. But let's see, look how cool this is. Isn't that really cool that you can put and display your doll rings like Ilana? This is beautiful. And if you want to follow her on Instagram, her name is Aioli Dolls. I believe that's how you say it, but I'm definitely going to put her Instagram handle on here. And not only can you purchase these on her page, but she also makes amazing shoes that you'll see later I use. So that's her Instagram handle, actually, Aioli Dolls. And that is it. Look how pretty. It works great for the closet as a display. And let's go head back to Alejandra. Here she is again. The screening is really pretty. Let's take this netting off of her hair, and let's assess the situation of what this hair is. So the hair might need a little work. I kind of think I'm going to rewash this and re-gel it later back. But let's go ahead and get these clothes off of her, because I do want to see how they are made. Alright, and let me see this hand real quick. I just wanted to see. So it looks like her long fingernail comes with like some mauve pink or mauve blush nail polish. I think that color is very common now. I feel like they use that color all the time. But I do want to see this coat off of Alejandra because I wanted to see the construction of it. Alright, from the looks of it, this coat's gorgeous. Look how many panels it took. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 panels just to do the back part. That is some construction that they did on this coat, which is very amazing. I think you guys need to feel this fabric. It's actually really pretty and really beautiful, and when you hold it, you can just feel the construction. That's very well constructed. Now let's move on to the chaps, and it looks like the chaps are actually attached to the underwear, and it's attached to the sides via a hook. As you can see here, here's a closer look. Here's the hook, and this is how it's attached. You just hook it to a little piece of thread. Oops, sorry. Let me go pick that up really quick, and then here you go. Let's see. All right, so it hooks like that. Of course, you insert the leg and you hook it over. It's actually a pretty neat design. So I'll also take this off, and there's some staining there. It looks like that's the only staining so far, but I can see some staining as well around the knee area, but nothing else around the body, so I guess that's a good sign. I know my friend Paolo actually ended up with his Alejandra with some staining, so definitely let me know in the comments if your Alejandra did come stained, because I want to know, did I just get lucky? Let's go ahead and take off these knee guards, and I want to see that one side because it looks like that plastic is stained, and see it looks like it didn't stain the doll at all. The plastic saved it. And of course, first rule of the closet, take the trash away. And here is Alejandra. And I don't know if I mentioned earlier, she actually comes in blush skin tone. But as you can see here, I am using my push pin to put holes in her ears so I could put those earrings later. As like I stated in the previous video, be careful using these push pins because they are sharp. So the only reason why I took off her clothes in the first place was to actually check the craftsmanship of the outfit, but also I wanted to see if she had some staining on her body, which thankfully she only had that one little spot, but I was actually able to take it off with some alcohol pads. I did it behind the scene, so you didn't have to watch me clean her up. But as you can see here, this is how you hook those chaps in on her, like little underwear piece to complete the look. And I think this is like brilliant. Like, look at that. Oh, very, very, very cool. I actually really like those chaps. I can't wait to actually use them for another doll later on. And let's go ahead and put the jacket back. Okay, just fair warning, I saw earlier that the jacket has that little button on like the second part. So the jacket actually hooks in the middle with a piece of thread, or I would call it like rope, to tie it together. And I know it's going to be hard to get that little button in later. I just know I'm going to struggle with it. But for now, I'm actually just going to tie it in place and see if I can just skip buttoning it or doing that part, is because I just don't want to deal with it at the moment. And let me just go ahead and tie that, and let's go ahead and put the boots on. So one thing that I did like when the new boots came out was that they had that zipper in the back and it didn't zip all the way up. And I feel like they reverted back to an old design on these boots. And another caution, these boots are a little tight. So here, I'll show you. So you can clearly see that the zipper is a little tight and it needs some nudging on my end to make sure that I can easily zip these up. But I feel like it's a little stuck on the heel. I really need to push the heel in to easily zip the boots up. Alright, here you go. So, come on, nudge. And I felt it. I felt the zip. Alright, it's going to zip today. Alright. As you can see, I was using a little bit of force. I'm just using this a little force because I don't want to break that heel. I'm literally just pushing in the heel of the foot and it just zipped right up. So let's see if the second pair of boots would be easier to zip up. So first, you really have to shove the foot in there. Once you've shoved the foot in there, it should zip up pretty easily. It just needs some slight nudging. Let me push the foot in real quick and it should zip right up, and there you go. Alright, so you really have to push the foot in before you zip it up, or try to zip it up, or else you're going to have a hard time. Oh, now as I'm making her stand, I really have to be careful with these heels and not break them. So I'm a little cautious as well on just like keeping her standing. And that button is going to bug me, so I'm going to try to button this first. I also don't know why they try to make these things so hard sometimes, but I'm going to button it later, I guess. I'll try to do it later. But for now, let me go ahead and put the necklace on this. So this choker situation will be fun is because first I have to flip that hair to get one side of the choker in, and now I have to try to insert that little piece of bead on the thread. It seems easy, but I did forwarded it, and it took me about, I would say, 4 minutes to get the little hook in. And I have to take this off so I could go ahead and easily center that choker. And let's go ahead and put in the silver cross necklace. But for this, I'm going to need some assistance, and I think thank you to one of my YouTube subscribers who told me to actually use tweezers putting these on. So let me go ahead and grab those tweezers. And even with tweezers, I'm still having sort of like a hard time with these, but I think come time and practice, it will just be like second nature to me using these tools. Well, enjoy watching me struggle for a little bit, but I tell you, it hooks. It'll hook. Trust me, it'll hook. It did make it a little bit of some sort of easier using a tweezer. Comes some practice and time and a little bit of muscle memory. I think this will just become easier for me in the future, using a tweezer, attaching necklaces and chokers and pins on threads. So we will see. You'll see me become an expert as I progress with my future YouTube videos, I guess. Since now that necklace is hooked, let's go ahead and see if we can button this. So someone told me to use a push pin to like increase the whole of the threaded area. So I am trying, I'm really trying, and so far no luck. But I did speed this up for you guys, so enjoy this a little bit. But I tell you, the ending, see, I'm bleeding. I saw that little prick from that push pin. But I'm going to just go ahead and just tie this for now and see if I can get away with it yet again. All right, tying the first one, tying the second one, so I could just finish dressing her up a little bit. To be honest, I actually really love Integrity Toys clothes because of the details, but sometimes they're a little bit of a hassle to put on or put together. So if you guys have some tips on how to dress your dolls faster, definitely let me know. But I do enjoy the process, but I think they do this on purpose to basically promote, I say, playtime, because I do see that dressing up your dolls and putting on those accessories and even just like closing those little snaps are part of our playtime. Now back to Alejandra. Let's see, there's going to put on her hat. I'm actually kind of loving this whole cowboy look on her, and I want to know who's another doll that you would use this outfit on. I saw another doll collector on Instagram that placed this outfit on Billion Dollar Baddie, and it looks so good. And I think I am just going to do like a really short video later on trying this outfit on a different doll. As you can see, like the hair cracked a little bit, so I may have to fix this hair later on before I put her on display, just to keep it at bay. But let's go ahead and compare her with other dolls, well, other Alejandras. As you can see here, here's a comparison with Billion Dollar Baddie. And I know what you're going to say, that there's nothing that can compare to Billion Dollar Baddie, but La Sombra has her own vibe going on. At this point, the only thing that we're comparing them to is like apples to oranges. We really can't compare apples to apples at this, but I would say OG Alejandra is still like the baddest of them all. And here's Million Dollar Baddie, And as you can see, they're almost similar in skin tone, but I would say La Sombra is actually fiercer than Million Dollar Baddie. But we all know this, that she was like the second tier to Billion Dollar Baddie. And I'm loving the flush nude brows on La Sombra. And let's compare her to the last Alejandra, which is Varsity. So Varsity Alejandra is almost very similar to Billion Dollar, but I would say that Varsity actually stands almost close to La Sombra, but I would say with high fashion looks and more, I prefer La Sombra. So if we're ranking them, OG Billion Dollar Baddie is still the best, second is La Sombra, third is Varsity, and fourth is basically Million. But definitely let me know in the comments which Alejandra is your favorite. And here she is, Miss La Sombra Alejandra Luna, the mysterious billionaire that basically hired the Stylab 7 to find her cyborg heart. Having her makes me appreciate going to the Integrity Toys convention this year, because I know how hard and expensive this doll at Second Market is. So thank you, Jessie, for designing this amazing doll. And us doll collectors can always appreciate paying for a doll at cost. And the next one that we're going to do is actually a dress review slash reveal. It's not really an unboxing because I already unboxed it, but this is a dress from one of my favorite designers from the Philippines. His name is Jaffe. So I know unfortunately Jaffe has taken a sabbatical on making doll clothes, but look at this amazing like neck detail on this gown. And look at the paneling on this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 panels to make this one gown. The construction is really amazing on this. Like, look at the detail on how he did the jewelry. Like, one of my friends, Ro, at first thought that this was a necklace, so I had to explain to her that it's actually a neck piece that is part of the dress. But when I saw that dress, and the first thing I thought of was this would look so good on Alejandra La Sombra. So let's go ahead and put it on her. And I also have to tell you guys that sometimes I'm very scared of putting these dresses on the dolls. This is because how delicate, especially the beadings are. I don't know how many pieces of little beads I've lost just putting it on dolls. And I am the type of collector that would constantly redress my dolls and would use different gowns and the same pieces of outfits on different dolls just to see which dolls would look the best. As you can see here, I am actually trying to be very careful so I don't rip the jeweled part or have any of the beading snag. And one detail I love about this dress is the zipper. I love zippers on doll clothes. It just gives it such an ease putting these things on. It just makes my life so much easier. Thank you for doll designers that use zippers on your clothes. And finally, we have it on her. Just look how pretty. I wish you guys can see it in real life, how it just glistens with light. And with this styling, I'm going to use her glove hands. Wait, that's the wrong hand. Let me put it correctly on the right one, and there we go. Look how pretty she is. I don't know, something about this hair combination and the skin tone, she just like pops. And let's go ahead and put on the shoes I picked. So these are Ilana shoes, but this was actually given to me by my friend Stefania. Hi Stefania. She got them from Alona at convention, and she gifted them to me as my host gift for the Integrity Convention. Thank you so much. And make sure to follow her page if you are interested in buying her shoes, because I know she's releasing a new collection in January and February of 2025. Well, let's go ahead and finish dressing her up so I can show you the full look. And I think I'm going to use these earrings. I believe these earrings are from the 2020 online convention for Integrity Toys, and this is the color variation earrings from Agnes. And here is Alejandra La Sombra wearing a gorgeous black gown outfit from Jaffe Sambo. Definitely let me know in the comments if you guys would like a video of some of my gorgeous beaded gown collections. And that is it for today. Thank you for watching. Laters!